In this video, I want to help you answer the question, is Beehiiv Boost right for me? Because we know that Beehiiv have just done a massive reshuffle with their pricing. If we go over here to their pricing, we can see that the scale plan has dropped down to $39 a month. If you go yearly, it goes down to $34 a month. You've got all of these amazing things that you can do to build a newsletter, but you need to make sure that these are actually things you need right now, or you need to think about a different platform because maybe your style of newsletter isn't served best by Beehiiv, or maybe staying on the free plan of Beehiiv is the best thing for you to do right now, and you want to figure out exactly when you should be moving to the paid plan. So that's what we're going to do in this video. In our previous video, we talked about what Boost is and how you can use it within your newsletter, both for you to be able to get subscribers. You are going to have to pay for those subscribers, and also how you can earn money as well. But it's only going to work if that Boost feature is right for your newsletter, if your newsletter is the right fit for Boost. Otherwise, you're going to want to use different tools. So we're going to answer these questions. Which niches are best? How much do you need to pay per subscriber? So how much is this going to cost you? Because you're going to have to pay the $34 per month plus your budget for boosting. So if you've got $60, $3 a subscriber, you need to know that that's going to get you 20 subs, and you need to decide whether that's worth it or not, or go for a different method of monetizing your newsletter to make more in order to get more subs, or go and get subs in a different way, or just stay on the free plan, and then work out how many subs do I need to make it worth it. Okay, how many subs do you need? How much you're going to be earning, as I said, in order to then be able to reinvest that money back into growth. So we're going to be answering these three questions for you. Before we do that, though, I want to show you the fact that we've got this giveaway going on at the moment. In order to be able to film this series of videos, I need to build an AI newsletter. I'm going to be doing that from scratch, and then at the end of this series we're going to be giving away that newsletter plus 30 minutes of coaching so you can understand strategies to employ in order to grow the newsletter that we're going to be building here on the channel. And we're going to give you access to our paid part of our community for 1 year, which means if you've got any questions, then you can ask them. So as I said, the first question is which niches are best. So the easiest way to do this is come into Beehiiv, go onto the Boost section, and then come over here and you can see the full marketplace. You can do this within the free plan. You can see everything. My two tips for you are to search by country and search by category. Now, Beehiiv did drop by our channel this week and let us know that there is another update coming. They've updated their website builder, which is now here. We've done a video on that. They've updated their pricing. We've done a video on that. There's something else coming. We put our predictions on in our community of what we think is coming. So if you want to go and join our community, learn more about newsletters and AI copywriting, go over there. But if you're listening Beehiiv, I would love you to put a little number somewhere here, so when I do filter, I can see exactly how many results have come up instead of having to scroll to the bottom and sort of count manually. But what you can do is, if country is important to you, you can search by country, or what I'm going to do today is search by category, and you can just go through and see which of these categories within Boost have lots of options for you, okay, in terms of being able to get paid subscribers. So it won't be a massive surprise to you that the big three are health, wealth, and relationships, which is our first lesson within our free course that you can also find here on the channel. They're the ones that have the biggest groups. But if you are doing a newsletter around a particular topic, let's just click cities because it's there, then you can see how many other people you're going to be able to work with on Boost. So here I've got three. We've got Chicago, we've got one about American TV here, and then we've got Southern California startup. So I could decide whether that's relevant to me or whether it is not. So if I go down, AI has a huge number of newsletters for you to pick from. No surprise there. We can just go to the bottom, load more. And this is what I mean by you have to sort of manually go through and see exactly how many newsletters there are. Now, I think AI newsletters is probably not something that you want to start right now unless you're going to really, really niche down to, a particular demographic and a particular style of AI. within the AI niche, because I feel like it's a bit too saturated for somebody to be starting unless you've got a huge number of contacts or you're already established in some way. We talked in the previous newsletter about how you can put different offers out there. You can see this one here's got 3 different offers that is out there, but you can see from the boost exactly how much you would earn on the marketplace if you were promoting these newsletters, which means in turn you can figure out how much you would probably be expecting to pay. So if I scroll down, I can see all these different numbers: $1.50, $2, 80 cents, 40 cents per subscriber. So if I found any of these newsletters, and again, just because they're AI, you need to really drill down. Are they doing strategies? Are they doing tips? Are they doing tools? Are they doing sort of news? Are they doing research information? But go through, look at these numbers and figure out exactly how much you are going to be paying so you can figure out your budget. Once you've done that, let's go for another one. The crypto had a huge number of options within it. Crypto, you can see $2, 168. Again, you can figure out exactly how much you'd be paying on Boost in order to be able to compete with these offers. Another one that had a lot of options for us was the blockchain when I went through these. And again, you can see you come down, load more, and we could see all these prices. So $2, $2.40. So you can see here that in terms of my budget, a blockchain or crypto newsletter is going to cost me more per subscriber. And as we said, if we wanted to, and we're going to just target United States, United States, then we can go through and we can go even more niche down and see prices and who we might want to work with. So they are your options in terms of finding which niches are best and finding out how much you need to pay. Because if I take something else in here, let's go for addiction as it's near the top, you can see I've only got one other newsletter, and once I have worked with them, then I might not want to maybe they're not quite the right fit for my newsletter. Maybe I don't get a huge number of subscribers. Maybe it affects my click-through rate or open rate. And so I don't have a huge amount of choice. So if I was in this niche, I might decide actually Boost isn't one of those features that I am looking at in order to go with Beehiiv. Now, there's tons of other features. It's not just Boost, but obviously you're paying for that per month and you need to put some kind of budget in as well. So those things might influence your decisions. So the last question we were going to answer for you today is, how many subs do I need to make it worth it? What kind of maths am I looking at? So the way I would think about this is, if I can monetize my newsletter, I then want to reinvest that money back into growth. And Boost is one way to do that. You might not want to do Facebook ads or anything like that. So over on our website, and again, I'll leave a link down in the description to this, we do have a set of calculators. There's 3 of them here that you can use for different things. But this one here, I'm going to show you. So let's imagine you've got a 40% open rate. Now, if you are doing well with your newsletter, if you want to attract advertisers and sponsors, and if you're getting your targeting right when it comes to paid advertising, or if you're doing organic with your lead magnet, then we want a nice high open rate. So if you look across a huge section of newsletters, then 20 to 25% is what you're looking at. But realistically, when we talk to clients, we're saying 40%. If you've got good quality subscribers, plus 40% is what you're aiming for, plus 50% would be amazing. So we're going to go for a 40% open rate, but obviously you can play with your numbers. And then click-through rate. What I want you to think about this is not your click-through rate from people clicking through from Beehiiv. It'd be better to think about this more like a conversion rate. So how many people click through and then actually purchase. So I'm going to be really, really conservative with this and say 1%. And let's pretend we're promoting Beehiiv. Beehiiv is, as we've seen, it's gone down to $34. We're going to assume that they're still doing around about a 50% conversion. So 50% affiliate commissions, I should say. So let's say it's $15 for easy maths. So all you have to do then is put in your number of subscribers. So if I have 500 subscribers, for example, then my monthly budget that I could reinvest should be around about $120. So if we're going for those $1.20 subs, at $120, I can then easily work out exactly how many subscribers I'm going to get each month from Boost. Obviously, you want to be making that money before you're reinvesting it, or if you've got some money to spend, you know, when you start investing, then this is a way of predicting how much money you could be making once you have got monetized. Okay, if we drop our open rate down to something sort of, like I said, is industry, like across several industries, then you're going to be looking at $60 a month that you could invest in if you've got 500 subscribers. Obviously, once you've invested that money and you're getting those subscribers in and you've grown up to 800 subscribers, for example, you're going to be making more money. Hit 1,000 subscribers, you're going to be making more money. But not only that, you can then start heading out and start talking to sponsors. By this point, you should have spoken to sponsors, given away some free slots, and then you can use this calculator here in order to be able to figure out whether how much you want to be charging for sponsors, how much you could be earning. Okay, so go onto our website and use those calculators. They're there in order for you to help work out how much money you can be making. Remember, we've got that giveaway going on. If you do want to win the newsletter that we're going to be building in this series, then you can enter there. And if you want to see our course, if you haven't taken that already, or you want to check out our roadmaps of how to get to $1,000 with sponsors, how to get to your first 1,000 subscribers, you should be able to see those on the screen now as well. See you in the next one.